Hey, how's it going, guys? We're here talking some Penn State football today. Good start to the season, and so far that's translating into some more good recruiting news. Roye, who is a three-star, ranked like 800 something in the 24/7 composite rankings, but he's there because of his rawness, which means he's basically like a big piece of clay that needs to be molded by Phil Trotline. Okay, he's 6'6", like 320 pounds or something like that. I mean, he's a huge dude. Definitely fits the mold of physically what you want in a tackle. But it'll be interesting to see if he can become a lot more than just big. Because there's some guys who, like Jason Oweh, he was a prototypical great D end, and he wasn't necessarily as skilled, and then he turned into obviously a good D end who's doing good things at the next level. And we'll see if Roye. Now, I'm not saying Roye has the physical capabilities of Oweh, but he has those kind of traits you like at his position. And it'd be nice if we can turn him into a really good player for us. He's joining a stacked class right now. Class already has 25 commits. So, yeah, that's another thing. I don't know exactly how many more commits they're going to take, but there's some targets still on the board, like Darius Clemens, Jason Barham. He'll probably end up going to South Carolina, but you never know. A guy who just decommitted from Arizona State. He might be part of the class of 2023. I'm not sure, but well, anyways, there's still some options left open for this class, and they've already had 25 guys, which is about the size of a normal class, anyways. So when you look at the situation in recruiting, you just have to think, okay, we have the number one class right now. That's probably not going to last, but at the end of the day, that's okay. We can still be a top 5, top 10 class, and that's great. That's great. I think that when you look at the way we recruited last year and how we finished barely in the top 25, I think it's definitely a big point of emphasis to get back to that type of recruiting. And this year in general is just much better than last year for multiple reasons. Obviously, on the field, we're 3-0 as opposed to 0-3, or well, we went 0-5 last year. And so, like, this is a complete opposite effect from last year. We're doing so much better on the trail. We're doing so much better on the field. We're doing so much better just in the stands in general. And life's better. Life's better. And it's excellent to see. And, yeah, so Penn State is a good spot right now, I think, in the program. Franklin starting to change the momentum around from what it was last year, and happy to see it. Tomorrow's Villanova game. Should be a blowout. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's over by halftime. Villanova is 3-0, but they played nobody. So obviously that's kind of skewed. But, anytime there's a team that is used to winning, they probably have a chip on their shoulder and think they can come into Baylor Stadium and maybe give Penn State a run for their money. We'll see. Thank you guys. We are Penn State.